Dear Online Security Diary, this is Annika, psychic medium and channeler, sucker of all kinds of energies that suck up the energies of my environment and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape, every 2 to 5 years I created an online security diary to stay safe. This is as shaky as me. This is not working. I need a new thingy. Like me. Floating through the atmosphere. Going where? Ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna say. I'll say it probably later when it's done, if I do it. I don't know. So yesterday I went on a journey, 4 hours walking through Zurich city, and I thought, why? I know the city, but online payment everywhere, online payment here, online payment there. And my old place where I used to be was, 12 Swiss francs more than usual. And I really think like paying the price of a usual single room to sleep with someone in a room is too much. And I went 4 hours to find a room, 4 hours. These 4 hours I could have slept or done something different. No, 4 hours to just find a bed. But what do I have? Time, lots of time, don't I? I don't know, I don't get it. And even in these moments, I don't care about money. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I walk down the street and I think, I'm suffering, it's cold, it's freezing, it's raining, I don't know where to sleep. But I don't care. I really don't care. I'm like, I'll just float somewhere, and somehow something worked. And I went to the old place where I didn't want to go at first because it was too much, but then I paid it anyway. And the guy tried to convince me to stay somewhere else. And I'm like, why? Don't they want me? I think it's weird. And he suggested hotel rooms. I said, no, that's all the money I have. So I need the cheapest possible option, but cash payment, no card payment. And I think that was the best option. And it was the best option. I had the best dreams. I dreamt amazing. I woke up and I thought, fuck, I want to go back into the dream. That dream was amazing. I was like, the girl in the room is a Tantra girl from Germany. And she works for a normal company, which I could never do because I would start like REIKIing the whole company. That would never work. Like, why should I do this if I want to do that? And they need that anyway, but you can't name it because it's so judged. Horrible. Same with the prostitution thing. It's so judged. Everybody wants it, needs it, but it's judged. Even wives, like seriously, you need it. Like if you marry too early and they haven't ticked off their list and need to make some experiences, better have that than some other bitch having his number and doing whatever. It's only bad if you realize that you are not the best option, like the best match, and there's a better match, and then one person finds the better match. So yeah, and I bumped into one of the Tantra guys in the morning. They said, you have to be out of the room at 10, like sharp. I know that from before, and he said it like again and again, and he was scared I wouldn't make it. And I thought, no, I know this place. I've slept here so many times. So often, I remember clearly on the way I went there and I knew, yeah, sharp 10. And I remember, like, why would I forget that? And he kept saying it over and over and I'm like, don't you worry. But then my safe box broke. It didn't work, like I couldn't open it. That was funny. So I had to get someone in the morning, but it was 3 minutes early, 3 minutes before 10. I went out. So why did he try to convince me to stay somewhere else? Isn't that even bad for the business? Should I tell the boss? Why would you do that? I would never employ someone like that. Like if someone wants to stay there. And luckily. And he said there is a room with a bed, a top bed only. And I said, that's fine. I like sleeping on the top because when people walk next to you, they're too close. And when you sleep on the top in a share room, you're further away from all the noise. So, and then he said, oh no, but I have like a room with a bottom bed. So he just thought bottom beds are better. So he suggested the room with the top bed. I think so I do not want it. So weird. And then he said, oh, everything's booked out, and I went to the room. There was one girl in there. It's a 4-bed dorm. One girl in there. And he told her there is already someone in the room, someone coming. So I don't know, what is wrong with that guy? So he told her someone's coming, but I came after that, and I didn't announce myself or book anything. And he told me all the beds are booked, and I found one on the top and one on the bottom. But there were only me and the Tantra girl, and I had the best dreams. I like Tantra people. It's always like when I'm with people in the room, I always mix with the energies of the people in the room. That's why I try to avoid share places, but I need the cheapest place and no online payment. For the same price, I could have gotten an apartment for that night, but you can only pay online, and I don't have any online money, so I have to pay in cash. And I'm not going to ask a stranger, hey, can I give you cash and you book that for me? No, like seriously. And it was meant to happen. I bump into the Tantra girl, and in these moments I always think, like 4 hours, I look for a room, everything goes wrong, and I'm asking myself, how can everything go so wrong? No, but I slept in a room with the Tantra girl and I had the best dreams. So that was perfect. Always follow your fucking intuition, even if it fucks your head for a while. But I really didn't understand this. Like on the path, 4 hours and suffering, in pain, my whole body hurts. I'm so, just suffering. Every step of the way, I feel like, wow, I'm so equal to all these homeless people, and in pain, and didn't get any help in Germany. Nobody helped me. Nobody was, totally neglected by everyone, everything, family. I even dreamt of my parents, but they were nasty in my dream. Like my whole family, actually. Like my father was nasty to me in my dream, and my mother was nasty to me in my dream. And then I dreamt, because the girl told me she's helping to build all the stuff for the Tantra event, which is going on for 3 days, and they will be booked out the whole weekend, he said. Probably a lie as well. We don't know. So she told me she's going to help prepare everything for the event as well. So I dreamt I was going to the opening event of the Tantra weekend. And I just went with her and sat with the people in a circle, and they did a ceremony. And I was in between a young boy and 30-year-old guy, normal. And I was just super relaxed and in peace, and it was sunny and warm. And the guy told me he's a virtual identity coach. I've never even heard that. So what was that? And I felt amazing. I could feel like the warmth and the sun, and then these people, everything was so relaxed and peaceful, just how I like it. And I wake up, and when I ran out the building, because I wanted to be out before 10 sharp, you have to be out the building. You can't sit in the lobby. You cannot use the internet. You have to leave the building. I thought, wow, what happened? What's happening? And proper obvious rejection of me booking a room, but I wanted it anyway, and it went well. So I don't know, and I bumped into one of the Tantra people by accident, and I smiled at him, and he with a judging face, and I thought, that's how I remember Tantra in Europe. I have never seen that in Australia. So I don't really like the Tantra in Europe. I liked Tantra in Australia because they're so real. Like when they go there, they feel that universal love, energy, law on an emotional level. They don't just know, this is what you do, and then they do that while not feeling it. I feel like Europeans can't feel real. I don't even know if that makes sense. But that's how I experience it. It's my personal reality, and everybody has to follow their personal reality. My reality is my reality. This is my reality in Europe. It's just a fact. We have to follow the facts of our own personal reality. And what my family thinks is you can just change that. But you can only change it when you suppress it. And I cannot, and I will not, and I won't. And in these moments, I walk down the street and I feel like, wow, this is really like the super test. But I would not, and I will not, and I won't change. My mother didn't even send a message. Only that former friend from, she texted me, how are you going? I answered, but I'm not on the internet at the moment. I don't have internet here. Just when I'm at the train station or in the hostel, but I went there, went to sleep, got up, had to leave. Yeah. I think sometimes my mother, I could die in that room upstairs and she wouldn't realize for 4 days or something. Maybe she only realizes probably because the cat is gonna meow for hours and I'm not there. Oh no, the door, I left the door open because she told me the cat was in front of my door meowing and he thought I'm inside. So this time I left the door open so cat knows I'm not there. He can see I'm not there. So I just realized it's almost 1 p.m. I have to go. I have to be somewhere. That's it for today.